I am coming to you because I have been missing in action, and I don't know if you can tell from my husky voice, but I've been diving into some wonderful, wonderful things lately. And so I just wanted to give you a little update. I am in Bali. Hey, Nikki! I've just been in Bali with Nikki, beautiful Nicole, and I'm still here, but she's flown home. So we've been on the incredible Jamie Lee Curtis's Wildfire Retreat, and it was flipping phenomenal. Honestly, I'm still on cloud nine from it, and it's just absolutely blown me away. The women who have stepped in and leaned in to every single fear that they have, like, it just really truly blows my mind. And I just wanted to share some of the things that really landed for me over this week. And I will promise to get back to every single one. Hey, Kim, I will promise to get back to all of your comments and your posts. And yeah, I just wanted to drop in and share some bits and pieces that really, really landed for me. And the first thing is that we can't do this alone. We absolutely cannot do this alone. And having a container that truly holds us in our vulnerability, in the space that feels so fearful and scary to dive into, having the support of people around us is life-changing. So the women who came to the retreat, obviously they were leaning into stuff and we were holding space for them. And as space holders, we're leaning into stuff as well. It is literally triggering stuff within us as well. And there is not one day where one of the space holders, one of the people in the team didn't have a beautiful release themselves as well. So that's something that I really wanted to presence here. And that rolls into the second thing that I want to bring up, and that is the fact that we are not alone. We navigate through these bits and pieces where we actually feel like we're alone, but it's really just the stuff that's going on in our heads, right? And so what I noticed with the women on retreat, a lot of the things that they were leaning into and a lot of the things that they were seeing and meeting, like bumping up against on their edges, were things that each and every one of them were navigating through, that I navigate through, that Jamie navigates through, that every other woman in this world navigates through. And it was such a powerful reminder for me that the more we voice this stuff, the more we share our vulnerabilities, the more we actually create that connection that we so deeply, deeply crave and yearn for as women. Like, we have to have it. There's one more piece that I want to drop. And I'm just finding the words for it. There never gets to a stage where we're not in the work. If we choose this path of choosing ourselves, there is never an end goal. It is a way of being. In the same way that we can't go to the gym once and expect to lose weight and keep it off, we have to consistently keep our bodies moving. And it might not be going to the gym, it might be exercise outside, or it might be going for a hike, or whatever it may be. But the point is, it is a lifestyle change. What we have done to get ourselves to this point has served us up until then, and it's no longer effective. So we need to change the trajectory of our existence, and we do that by becoming a different person in order to live a different life. And we have to continuously do this. I just had a meltdown with Jamie. Actually, the team stayed on another night after everyone left, and this morning at breakfast, we still had some processing going on. And it was processing that I have met before, that the other people in the container had met before. It never goes away. It just circles back around when we are needing that reminder, and we just get better at dealing with it. Our muscle of resilience becomes stronger. So please know that it's never about the end goal. It's always about how can we surround ourselves with the people who are doing the work, the people who we want to actually be like. That's right, Nicole. It's just another layer. Yeah, absolutely. So how do we support ourselves? How do we surround ourselves with the people who we truly want to be like? And how do we consistently choose that day in and day out? And that's the work. And sometimes it feels really fucking hard. And that's when we get to call on the people that hold us the most. And what I want to say around this is, and this is the last thing that I want to drop before I will end this, but what I want to say around this is that extreme fucking discomfort, like deep discomfort, which I've been navigating through this whole week. Let me tell you this, my container has been stretched, right? So we hold an energetic container, which is our body and our energy space, right? And the more challenges that we go through, the more it allows us to expand our container to hold more. Hey, Mel. And as we invite ourselves to step into those things that feel really, really fucking uncomfortable, we're actually saying yes to expanding our container. And that is exactly what these women did this whole week. They said yes to expanding their container. And it is really uncomfortable. It was really uncomfortable for all of them. And it's also the invitation and the space to hold what it is that we are truly calling in. So if we are feeling discomfort, if we are meeting fear and deep, deep, deep resistance, I invite you to lean in, because on the other side of that is exactly what it is that you want. And this is the biggest thing that really landed for me this week. My body was stretched, my energy was stretched. As you can tell, my voice has been stretched as well. We did so many clearings and deep connectings and releases and so many things to really stretch our container. And we were holding these women in their containers as well. They're expanding. And this is the work. It's all about what it is that you choose. And if you choose you, know that the journey to choosing you is A, going to have to be a commitment every single moment of every single day, and B, it's going to be really, really fucking uncomfortable, and C, it's going to give you all of the things that you so deeply fucking desire on the other side of that fear, on the other side of that discomfort, because that is a guarantee. I fucking guarantee you this. If you lean in to the thing you really do not want to lean into, the thing that brings up deep resistance and deep fear, I guarantee you guarantee you, and I've seen it this week, and I see it consistently with the women that I work with. It is the nature of the work, and I see it in myself as well. Lean the fuck in. That is my invitation. Because unless you lean in, then you will continue to have the life that you are living right now, which consists of the pieces that you are so unsatisfied with and unfulfilled with. And that is what I deeply know to be true. Deeply. I love you all. I will get back to your messages and your comments over the next week. And I have some beautiful, beautiful little pieces that I'm dropping for you all, which I feel is going to be so freaking exciting. I'm so excited about it. I love you. I love you. And I'm so glad that we get to be on this journey together, because we can't do it alone. We absolutely cannot. We cannot do it alone. I love you. Mwah. Have a beautiful evening.